Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have a video here that I put together. It's pretty much just a compilation of all the removal videos that I had taken when I was removing stuff from the engine bay and the underbody of the car, prepping it for paint and sanding and paint and all that stuff that I was going to be doing underneath there. So I have some of these clips are going to be me talking. I'm just going to let this play through so that way you guys can hear them. And then the parts where it's silent, I'm just going to hop in and try to describe what I'm doing. I will say this video, I'm doing a screen recording. This video is an hour and 6 minutes long. Probably won't be that long because I'm going to scrub through a lot of it. That way you guys don't have to get bored with the time frame there. So without further ado, I will let this play through. Alright guys, I'm back. I told you I'd show you what it looks like right now. So you can see no motor, because it's over there. But here's all the rust stuff I'm talking about. Broken bolts all over the place. So I'm gonna get all this, DA it out, meaning sand it, and I gotta get everything off this back firewall still. I gotta pull the power steering out. I might just drop the subframe, put the power steering on it this time. Just unbolt it from there. But yep, that's what I want to do. I want to paint this engine bay. As you can see, it's really filthy. So, get all that done. I mean, there's a lot of other things out here too. See, I got the fenders off, like right through here. Just spot where, the salty roads get to it over the years. There's another broken bolt. There's so many I broke on the way out, especially when I was pulling those fenders off. Pain in the butt. But I'll get it up in the air and I'll show you under. I'm probably gonna end up pulling the back bumper off too, because I already know it's gonna be rusty back there. So let me get the car up in the air, then I'll show you everything underneath. Alright guys, so here you see me starting, trying to take this bolt out here for the rear differential. I had to get a longer 1/2 inch ratchet because my little ass couldn't get that bolt out with the short one there. But I'm going to scrub through a little bit here. See me get those bolts loose and slowly drop that rear diff. Put it on the jack stand there. I will say I didn't go about this the best way. You'll see here in a minute, because when I start lowering it, these axles get at a pretty bad angle. Right now I'm prying that driver's side one out of the axle out of the hub, and I should have just taken the hubs off to make it a little easier, but it came down pretty easily. I didn't break anything in the process, thankfully. But see me get the other jack stand there, get it nice evened out. And then I can see I got 2 pry bars on that opposite side there for the passenger side. Slowly bring her down, and then finally she drops out. You'll see me take all that weight. I'm trying to figure it out right now, how I'm gonna hold on to it. See that angle there? I didn't like it, but. Hey guys, just wanted to give you a little update what's going on. So I got the rear diff out, as you can see, with the axles, and I started to pull stuff off down underneath here, and got the rear diff out, but I can't get this brace out here. This side will move over there, but it's stuck right here. So I wanted to pause real quick right here, because you heard me talking that this side was stuck, and it's not this nut that was stuck. That nut was coming off. When I said that side was loose, I meant like I could get a pry bar. I didn't really have to pry. I could move it. I could just pull it down, and it would separate from the frame here. The problem is that stud that runs up through there into the frame, and there was so much corrosion in between there in that sleeve that it was just seized up on there, and it took forever to get that thing off. I mean, Khalil had to come over and help me, and it took us some time to get that out. When I finally got it out, I cleaned it up all with a wire brush. The stud I cleaned up with a wire brush, and then the inside of this I actually used a drill bit, and I didn't bore any. I just put the drill bit in, a smaller drill bit than the actual bore of that sleeve there, and I just kind of drilled the corrosion out, and then I used a little bit of sandpaper and just cleaned it up a little bit better. And then when I assembled everything back together, I used some nickel anti-seize on that stud there. So hopefully I won't run into that issue again. But I just want to tell you guys that right there, that took some time. Which, because obviously I didn't want to break anything, so it just took a lot of time and finesse to get it out. So I may have to get some heat on there. I got some PB Blaster on it right now, soaking up. So in the meantime, I have been working on, I'm about to start dropping the fuel tank, but I'm draining the fuel right now, so got to get that drained all out. There's a lot of fuel in there. I must have forgot to run it dry. So here I'm just simply pulling the plugs to drain this fuel out. There is two sides to this tank. I don't know if anybody's ever seen them because the drive shaft runs down through the center here. So when you fill the tank up, obviously once I gets full enough, it'll start pushing the fuel to the other side.